Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. I'm so excited to record this video today. Of course, of course, of course, I had to get in with all the fuss, but I don't want to dwell too much into it because at the end of the day, we all imperfect and we all make mistakes. I don't know if this is considered a mistake. However, I am not going to sit here and judge him to that degree because again, we all make mistakes and no one is perfect, and I hope that he learns from this. So of course everybody's talking about Derrick Jaxn and his wife and the whole debacle and everything that happened between him cheating on his wife, allegations that he cheated, with several women on his wife. And it's just sad, I seen the video on social media and how she was saying that he was working on himself and he was going to counseling and seeking God and this and that and the third. And she's standing by her man. And who are we to say otherwise? If that's something she chooses to do, that's something she chooses to do. I know a lot of women in those type of situations are blinded, and it will take a certain situation, I guess even worse, God forbid, for her to realize and say, this marriage is not for me. But so many people out there who are public figures, and they get cheated on and they try to find ways to work it out, and I just wish them the best. Because if it was me, let's just not even talk about, I don't even wish that on myself. So anyway, so I want to talk to, okay, so first of all, I didn't really follow him. I watch a lot of podcasts, and I think my whole thing is knowing who speaks to you, knowing who speaks to your spirit. Because yes, though you can't really tell what type of lifestyle that person is living outside of the video or the Instagram photos or the Facebook post or whatever the case is, you don't know. But you can kind of tell, like, if a person just feeding you what they want to feed you, if they just telling you what you want to hear, you got to question that. Because at the end of the day, if I'm going to watch somebody, a podcast person, and I'm going to watch whatever they're talking about, first of all, I got to check your history. If you're talking about women, I got to make sure you got a woman in your life to verify that you're doing these same things. Because I feel like a lot of relationship coaches are single. And it's kind of like, yeah, we all been through things, and yeah, we all can talk about what we've been through. But if you're not in a situation now where that woman or that man is able to like verify that what you're telling your audience is true, is what type of man or what type of woman you are, I feel like that kind of not discredit you, but I wouldn't really feed into it too much. Like, I'll take what I want and leave the rest. You got to be careful who you listen to. And that's my whole thing. Like, again, it's so many people just bashing this man, and I didn't really listen to him like that. I heard a couple of things that he said, in regards to like when people come out and he'll speak about it. So I watched a couple of his posts in the past, but I never was somebody who followed him or really listened to him, because again, like, he didn't really speak to my spirit enough for me to follow him and just digest everything that he was saying. So if he was somebody that I looked up to and that I actually followed and actually like listened to on a daily, then yeah, that'll be a different story. I'll be disappointed, I'll be hurt, I'll be betrayed, because I'm feeling like you saying all this, but you're not living that lifestyle. But because I didn't really follow him, it doesn't bother me to that degree. However, I think he should still be accountable to his audiences, because especially for the women who supported him, like a lot of women supported him. Most, like, if 99%, 90% of his viewers and his audience was women, because that's who he was mainly talking to, was women. So he should definitely, you know, take accountability for just kind of having them go astray, because it's like you're putting out this narrative that you're this type of guy, and you're saying, and you're talking on other people's posts, oh, what they did or what they could have did, or you disagree with this or you disagree with that, and then you have these books saying how to love your wife and how to do this and how to do that, but you're not living that lifestyle. It's kind of like you leading them astray, you leading your audiences astray, because now they looking at you like a fraud. So I think he should definitely take accountability, and say, not only apologize to the woman, first of all to his wife, you know, because he embarrassed her, and secondly to the people that he used, the women that he used and manipulated and told lies to get what he wanted, because he's of this stature. And he, you know, I heard that he said that he was separated. And ladies, when a man is separated or says he's separated, at the end of the day, he's still married. And I don't trust that. So I feel like if you really like this guy, you need to wait till those divorce papers go through. You can see them, you can verify that it's a legit divorce, and then proceed with a relationship. But if a man says he's married, 9 times out of 10, he is lying. 9 times out of 10, he is not separated. He's going home to her every night. He's telling you one thing and he's telling her another thing. He got his wife over here thinking that he's working, and he got the side chick over here thinking that he's separated. So when a man say he's separated or about to get a divorce, he is technically not divorced yet, so he is still married. And you should never trust a man who's still married, because you don't know what he's doing with his wife still. You don't know what he's saying to his wife still. So I would not trust that at all. So the woman who allowed him to tell them these things and believe him, they have to take accountability as well. It's both ends. Yes, Derrick, he did lie. Yes, he did deceive these women. Yes, he did manipulate them and use them. Yes, all of that is true. But the woman, if he told you he was separated, you should have looked into that. And I know, you know, when a man of that caliber and that statue, when you think, oh man, I got him, and you think you just the one, and you thinking that you're so great, you're so perfect, that he's choosing you and he's going to leave his wife for you and this, that, and the third. I know we women like to think that a man is going to leave his wife for you, but 9 times out of 10, it's not the case. So I would, in that woman's position, would have said, okay, you're separated. Okay, well, you know what? I don't want to deal with you right now until you're finally finished with that. Because, again, you don't know what he's telling his wife. You don't know if he's still going home to his wife. So you should take accountability and fact check whatever he's saying. Don't just go off of what a person says. You need to do your research, and you need to figure out whether or not this man is lying or if he's telling the truth. So, back to, yes, they both should take accountability. He should definitely apologize to his audiences, because most of them are women, and most of them, you know, he led astray, he deceived, he manipulated. And then you have these books out here. You know, I understand that you're trying to make a living and stuff like that, but you have to be accountable for your actions. He said in his video that he uploaded on Instagram that basically, like, he don't owe us, the viewers, you know, an apology, or he don't have to basically defend himself towards us, because it's between him, his wife, and the mistresses. But that's not true. You are telling these people, you're a public figure, that, you know, a lot of people look up to you. You have a lot of following. So yes, you are responsible for these lives. If you feel as though you can write books and you can tell people how to live their life or how to watch men that come in their life, then you should also be responsible enough to say, okay, I messed up, I did wrong, I'm sorry I misled you all, I'm sorry I did this, I'm sorry I said this, I'm sorry I embarrassed my wife. And he said some of those things, but he did not apologize to the women that he used, misused, and abused, and manipulated. And he did not apologize to the viewers and all the people and all the women who confided in him. Probably was, you know, he was their relationship coach, and he counseled them, and they read his books, and they bought into all these things that he was saying. He also owed them an apology as well. So I think, you know, what's done in the dark will come to the light. I feel like everybody who's want to be a coach and want to tell other people what to do, you need to know what you're signing up for, because at the end of the day, all eyes are on you. That same stuff that you're professing, that same stuff that you're talking about, all eyes are on you at the end of the day. You have to, what you're saying, if you're saying that women, you need to get a man who respect you and love you, and if he disrespect you or cheat on you, you need to leave him. The same way that you're preaching this mess, the same way that you're saying all this stuff, you need to be able to have that, also live that type of person. Don't sit here and try to act like you're Superman and you're this perfect gentleman when nobody is there to verify or fact check that you are saying and being the things that you're saying. So again, I'm not here to judge. We all make mistakes. We all have a past. We all been through some things, but the reality of it is what's done in the dark will come to the light. And so I said all that to say is, what is one of the things that you think is a deal breaker for you in a relationship? A number one, hands down deal breaker for you in a relationship. Is it something that, you know, if you were in this situation as a female or even a male, because women do the same thing, may not get caught on the same caliber, or it might not, you know, I guess if you're not famous or well known, then it wouldn't, you know, be so in the public. But women cheat just as much as men. But I think that whoever cheats, they need to be accountable, and they need to be responsible, and they do need to take a step back from all the things that they're saying and reevaluate themselves, and you know, before they get back into this selling their books and telling people what to do and telling people how to act and all this and that. So what is one of the deal breakers? Number one, hands down. And it's crazy because we can say like, oh, I wouldn't have did this if you was in that situation or another similar situation. I wouldn't have did this, I would have did this. We all say things that what we would have done, what we wouldn't have done in a situation, but you don't know how you would have responded, you don't know how you would have reacted, you don't know what you would have done if you wasn't in that situation, and you won't know what you would do actually if you are in that situation until you're actually in that situation. So for the people who have all these opinions, you know, right is right and wrong is wrong. Okay, let's state the facts. The opinions and all the other stuff on the side, that's neither here nor there, because you don't know what you would have done. For all the women who's saying like, oh, she shouldn't stay by her man and stuff like that, you don't know what that type of, you don't know what that man got a hold on her. You don't know, I don't know, you just don't know the mentality of people. And if you're not in that situation, it's kind of hard for you to be like, oh, I would have did this, oh, I would have did this. But aside from that, we all should have standards, and we all should have things, deal breakers. We all should have things where we know hands down, without a shadow of a doubt, whether I'm in this situation currently or if I ever be in this situation, I know for sure, I know for a fact that I would have did such and such, or I won't do such and such, or I would allow such and such. So the question is, what is a deal breaker for you? What is one thing, hands down, if you even experience it or never experience it, what is one thing, hands down, that you would definitely not stand for? And please leave that, drop that in the comment section, and let's just talk about it, because it's so hard to say what you wouldn't do and what you would do, but we all have those deal breakers. We all have those things where it's like a no-go. And for me, putting your hands on me, period. Like, I grew up in a home. I've seen my dad, you know, do some things to my mom when we were very young, and I told myself I refuse to be in an abusive relationship. And you know, I'm gonna fight my way. If I got to fight blood, sweat, tears, nails, and that, like, I'm gonna fight my way out of it, and I'm never going back, because that is, I feel like the fact that you have to put your hands on a person is just the lowest of the lowest. For a man to put his hands on a woman is just the lowest of the lowest. And so that is one thing I will definitely not tolerate in my relationship, hands down. And yeah, so drop that comment and drop that in the comment section. What is one thing, males and women, you please, everybody, speak, whatever you, if you've been through it, give us a story you feel like sharing. If not, that's cool too. But what is one thing, a deal breaker, that you just absolutely will not stand for? And leave that in the comment section and let us talk about it, because we need to know, especially for men, because we don't hear on the male side too much about y'all deal breakers. A lot of women, we got a lot of deal breakers, like, don't put your hands on me, you better do this, and you better not do that, you better not cheat on me, you better not, you know, we got a lot of stuff, and we more vocal about the things that we willing and will not and will tolerate. But for men, I feel like men don't really talk about it. Of course, cheating, everybody gonna say, oh, I don't want her to cheat on me or whatever. But some men don't care. Some men, they don't care, because they doing it, they ain't on the side as well. So just leave that in the comment section and let's get the conversation going. All right, talk to you guys later. Thanks for tuning in to another Telly Talks. Until next time.